Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one. So today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details. Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer was prompted to search for a new mouse after their old one began to fail, with no amount of troubleshooting able to solve its random disconnections. An initial attempt to replace it with a popular, budget-friendly model ended in disappointment. Our reviewer found it so unusable that it was discarded without a second thought. This frustrating experience led them to choose this particular wireless mouse, as they had previously been very happy with other equipment from the same maker. The positive impression was immediate. This client notes how comfortable the device feels in the hand, with a symmetrical design that makes it an excellent choice for left-handed users as well. It's light, powered by a single battery, and has slightly beveled sides that make it easy to pick up and reposition. The dual connectivity is a major highlight, offering the flexibility to connect via an included USB dongle or native Bluetooth. Our reviewer appreciates the thoughtful design, which includes a storage slot for the dongle inside the mouse itself, and an easy-to-use switch on the bottom to toggle between connection modes. In daily use, the mouse performs flawlessly. It wakes from sleep mode seamlessly, so there's rarely a need to use the power switch unless transporting it. The optical sensor works well on all surfaces without the distracting red laser seen on some models. Furthermore, the sensitivity is adjustable, a feature this client found particularly helpful for more precise tasks like drawing sketches. The button layout includes the standard clicks, a wide scroll wheel that also tilts for side scrolling, and two customizable thumb buttons. While they haven't configured the extra buttons yet, they see it as a great option to have. Overall, for everyday work, documentation, and web surfing, this client has found their new favorite peripheral and highly recommends it.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer is really happy with this mouse. Seriously, after wading through what feels like a sea of options, most of which seem designed either for a dollhouse or cost way more than they should, finding one that actually fits comfortably in hand was a relief. Our reviewer uses it daily with their iMac and finds the size to be just right for desktop use. The only real niggle this client has is with the scroll wheel. It seems a little too susceptible to dust and grime. There have been a couple of instances where it stopped working altogether, but a good cleaning usually gets it back up and running. Hopefully, the next version will address this and incorporate a more dirt-resistant design for the center wheel. Another small point is the battery. While this client would have ideally preferred a rechargeable option, the battery life has been surprisingly good. Considering the daily usage, if they only have to replace the battery once a year, it's something this reviewer can easily live with. All in all, it's a really solid mouse that hits the sweet spot in terms of size and functionality.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer was initially skeptical about this mouse, especially considering its cost. They thought it's just a mouse after all, but intrigued by the product description and some promising comments, they decided to give it a shot. And honestly, our reviewer says it's been a worthwhile purchase. You definitely get what you pay for with this one. This client has a laptop from the same manufacturer, and the mouse worked perfectly with it using the USB dongle. They did experiment with the Bluetooth connection but found it to be a bit less responsive than the USB connection. However, when connected via USB, the mouse worked flawlessly. The reviewer highly recommends it to others. As an added bonus, this client also gave a shout out to a wireless keyboard from the same brand, specifically the Quiet version. They were incredibly impressed with it, describing it as fire and praising its performance. So, if you're in the market for a new mouse and maybe even a keyboard, this reviewer suggests considering these options. They've been very satisfied with their experience.
That's it for this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.